soul apart. Welcome to the Matt and Mark Horror Show.
We're the Monster Squad.
Mark, coming to you live from a car. Please tell me it's like a rented Toyota Camry. I like how you blur to the background. We still know it's a car.
Shit. It doesn't matter.
Just own it, Mark.
Just own it. Just own it, man. Dude, how the fuck are you, man? It's been so
I
long.
believe I rent a car. Yeah, you know.
Clearly a
Man,
lot
it's
has
been
happened
rough.
to you since the
Shit.
last podcast. You're living in a car now. Mark saw weapons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, got a slice of pizza, and then lived in a car.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, dude. My life just keeps getting worse. I used to have a nice setup in Palm Springs.
Dude, remember when you had a 100+
No,
inch TV and a home that wasn't on wheels?
Dude, this is how shitty this car is. I want to have like a center armrest so I could put my arm down so it's not awkward.
No.
This thing doesn't even have
The
one.
Toyota Camry does not allow for this. You're not allowed any comfort.
Holy fuck.
And the irony is, too, that you own a very comfortable truck. I've been in your truck many times, and it's super comfortable. That thing's like a base
Yeah.
on wheels.
I know, it's great. Non Santa Fe, baby. This is how we roll. Meth
That's a-
style. Dude, I look like a fucking meth head. I
Yeah,
didn't shave.
meth head
I got
in
this-
your car.
I got this.
Oh, he's prepping the Horror Nights, though. How many
This is kind of methy. The
how many
HHN
meth
stuff.
heads are doing podcasts, though, in their car? Probably not many.
All of them.
Well, look, I know you got to get out of here. So,
Holy shit.
let
Yeah,
me
were
get
you
this.
expecting a back of a car?
I was expecting many things. You living in the back of a car was not one of them. It really does look like this is the documentary bit of the beginning of your HBO docuseries where like we're talking to you and I'm in the nice studio in clear 4K and Mark is in like 480p video of him in the back of a car. He clearly has been in there for a while. And then it cuts to titles. You're like, this is how it all came apart for this man.
Remember when I would show up with the Apple Vision Pro? Yeah, those days
Dude,
are over.
yeah, seriously. I've never seen someone go to the heights of the future, like Jetsons capable technologies. Literally holding the powers of bleeding edge tech in his hands. And now he's in the back of a Toyota Camry.
Excuse me, this is a Nissan Altima.
Well, actually, Mark, it is. Oh, it was it's a Nissan. I was saying Toyota Camry. Nissan Altima. That's the other classic rental car. It's either the Toyota Camry or
Dude,
the
no,
Nissan
it's
Altima.
worse, man. It doesn't get better.
Wait, tell me the color is beige or gray.
No, it's the worst one, maroon.
Oh God, that is pretty.
It's
bad.
probably the cheapest one because it's probably nobody wants maroon. So that's why it's available to rent.
It's super available. Yep, they're like, this is our number one choice. That and you know what I realized the other day? Besides a UPS truck, I've never seen or never really see a brown car. I never see a car that's brown. Do you?
That's true. That was like the 70s, man, and 80s.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, there was a ton of like shit brown cars.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
I haven't
Let me at
seen
least
any
clean my screen so I
any
look
poopy
presentable.
brown cars in a while. I see a lot of white cars, black cars, and now there's this new terrible car color. I call it macaroni and cheese. It's like this bright orange color, and I'm seeing it pop up on a lot of cars. Maybe it's just near me, and the people who drive these are psychotic.
Really?
I'm seeing a lot of those. Yeah.
Damn, I've not seen the macaroni and cheese.
It's really
Sounds good though.
gross. It's fucking gross. Trust me, you don't want this car. You'll pick your
Oh,
maroon car any day of the week.
dude, you want to hear gross? Prior to this, I just suddenly had horrific diarrhea. So
Yes, it's podcast time.
I, I ran into the back of a car.
Mark, please tell me you pooped in the front seat of the car, and that's why you're in the back seat of the car now.
No, I had the trunk.
Oh, in the trunk is even better. Good for you.
Yeah, we got to do this fast before the smell starts taking
Oh, yeah.
over.
Well, let's get fucking started. And to that, I want to say welcome, everybody, to the Matt and Mark Movie Show. Really quick, find us on socials, at the Matt and Mark Movie Show on Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, all that. We're on YouTube. Like and subscribe to us there. Our voicemail, 707-948-6707. And ratings, guys. Please leave us ratings and reviews where you can, wherever you listen to this show. Mark, we are back this week to review The Conjuring Last Rites. And this is a big deal because of two things. One, I think I can go ahead and do this. Assbot, take it away.
Let's stop fucking around and get started. The Matt and Mark Horror Show is now.
Oh my god, the Matt and Mark Horror Show 2025 is here right now. It commences with this fucking episode. If you're new around here, that just means that the show goes all spooky, all horror from now through October 31st. If you're an old head around here, you already know how this goes. But I did want to tell people that this might be a little bit different than they're used to, than what we've done the past couple of years. This horror show season, we're going to be having, it's not going to be changing that much, but there might be a few surprises. And yeah, we're not going to be as strict. Usually we have a rule about recs being all horror recs. I'm going to ditch that this year. I feel like we're reviewing horror movies on the show. If you have some horror recs, cool. I'm probably going to have a couple each time, but like, I'm not going to just do that. Like, I'm just going to tell you whatever I'm watching, you know? Who gives a shit? What do you think about that? Should we just do that?
Yeah, that sounds good. I probably will be watching horror anyway, just because
Same.
it's my jam during the
Same.
season.
But like
So,
if like something creeps in, like, oh hey, I happen to watch Meet the Fockers, I'm just gonna throw it in there. You know what I mean?
for this spoopy season, I watched all the Meet the Fockers
All the
movies
Fockers movies.
in the back of my car.
Mark, please tell me you watched them on a portable DVD player like it's 2006. Did you ever own a portable DVD player?
One that flipped.
Yep, with the flip top.
As a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I couldn't afford it.
I don't remember
They
them
were
as
all
a,
those like
as a
crappy
kid.
silver gray too, and the
Yeah, I had one, but it wasn't until I was in high school. My one of my relatives on my dad's side gave me a crappy portable DVD player, but it wasn't like a good one. It was like one of the cheap ones from Kmart that was gonna just like blow anytime you used it. So I think I used it a grand total of twice, and then it crapped out.
was
And
it.
then I took it to college. I took it to Pratt, and I tried to sell it
Oh
at a
my
pawn
God.
shop for money so that I could eat. And even the pawn shop wouldn't take it, Mark. They were like, "No, we don't want this. This is a bad brand."
Really?
Yeah, they didn't fucking
Holy
want it.
shit!
They didn't want it.
That's
I was like, I don't eat this week, I guess. Oh, by the way, we should say, people, if you want to get to our Conjuring Last Rites review, I'll put the timestamp in the show notes. We got some talking and fucking around to do before we get there. But if you're in a goddamn rush, just click that. Look in the show notes. It'll tell you if you got to get right to the Conjuring Last Rites. Mark, it's fucking horror show season, baby. We're here. In a couple weeks, Mark and I are going to be going to HHN Hollywood. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, I'm already
You're
baby.
repping the colors, man. Yeah, you're excited, dude. And you got your plane ticket today. You're set.
Yeah, I just did, man. It's
Fuck yeah.
everything's aligning except for my
Yes.
living in a car.
Except, dude, well, the hotel's gonna be a big step up for you. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the little kids in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation where they're like, "Your house ain't on wheels." They're all amazed when they go to Clark Griswold's house.
I finally saw that so I can actually understand the references.
Oh hell yeah. That's like, I mean, it's not a horror movie, but that's my Christmas movie every year. Jess and I, we wind up watching it like 3 or 4 times. We've been doing that since we've been married. We have that movie memorized, like committed
Oh,
to
wow,
the bones. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Horror Show season 2025. Aspot has officially kicked it off. Mark and I we're going to be going to Hollywood in a couple weeks, and we're going to do our thing, right? We're going to come back and we're going to do our recap episode where we take you through and rank all of the houses and scare zones and all that shit. So look forward to that. I know a lot of people look forward to that, and funny enough, so do people who don't even listen to the show, Mark, because every season it happens. We do that episode, and a bunch of people from the haunt community wind up listening, and then they wind up trying to listen to the rest of the pod, and they realize it's not a haunted house pod. It's just a movie pod that happens to have one horror episode of haunted houses, and then they leave us. So, there you go.
That's why we never heard from Matt Palumbo.
That's right. Still paging Matt Palumbo. Still paging Matt Palumbo. If we should say, and I feel comfortable saying this, but if you're in Hollywood the first weekend of October and you're at the event and you see Mark and I at the event, fucking come say hi. Take a picture with us, whatever you want.
Yes,
we'll be
please.
at the event. So you'll make us feel important.
We'll sign autographs.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll sign your fucking Megan purse or whatever, your Art the Clown tumbler. Dude, you know what we should do one night if we're not fucking exhausted? We should do like a live from the hotel room or like a live from one of the HHN bars or something on Instagram and just have people hang out with us for a little
That'd
bit.
be cool.
Maybe while we're like chilling between the
Yeah, we
houses.
can do
That
that
could
at
be kind of
chocolate.
fun. Oh, at the stupid chocolate place? Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium? Okay, listen though. That place sucked, but the milkshake, was it not amazing? That was like the best milkshake I've ever had.
Dude, that was like the best milkshake ever.
It was.
It was
Dude, there was a
delicious.
whole fucking piece of birthday cake on top of it. Like a savage. Yeah, we should do the
Mine
live.
had a full brownie just
Yes!
resting on the straw.
That's how you do it. You can't have a normal milkshake after that fucking place. After Toothsomes.
Yeah, I know.
Mark, do you have anything you want to add about Horror Show 2025 happening?
Yeah, my life's a horror show now, as you can see.
So you've been living it. You're like, Horror Show 2025 didn't just start for me. It's been happening.
This started like a month ago.
Perfect. Dude, Mark's just gonna start
Holy
watching
shit.
horror movies on his phone in the back of his Nissan Altima. That is scary.
And I can't even afford the good ones, so it's just like those cam recorded versions of
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. There's just always a little silhouette of a man standing up to go to the bathroom to come back. You ever watch a cam like that where you're like, God damn it, the fucking audience just won't fucking stop.
It's like, holy shit. Oh my god. I'm too much of a resolution whore to do those.
You won't do a cam at all? Not even if it's like your only option? Good for you,
Yeah,
man.
not
See,
even if
you've
it's the
got
only
principles,
option.
dude. You've
I
got
know.
principles.
I have them here and there, yeah. Only for movies, though.
Only for
That's
movies.
about it.
All right, Mark, before we get to the Conjuring
I'm a
Last
total
Rites,
jerk in wrestling.
I have to do this. So something happened. We've been gone for a couple weeks. Our new schedule this year, and even this horror show season, you know, Mark and I, the grind of doing a show every week was a lot. So we're kind of taking a couple weeks in between, and I think it's been working for us for the most part. But that means that a lot of downtime happens in between episodes. And Mark, when we released our weapons episode shout out to our weapons episode. Go listen to that if you haven't. Like the day after,
That's a good episode.
it's a damn good episode. The day after, the Love of Cinema had kind of featured us on their show a little bit. Our brother podcast, The Love of Cinema. Were you aware of this?
No, they don't tell me shit.
Okay. Word has not gotten to the Nissan Altima yet. Well, Mark, let me break the news. Listen in. This is a clip. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I was randomly listening to The Love of Cinema. I'm like the one person who listens to The Love of Cinema at the gym. I'm not implying all their listeners are fat. I'm just saying I'm willing to bet that the Venn diagram of people who are listening to them and happen to be at the gym at the same time is very small. Okay. I'm in that group, and I highly doubt anyone else is. Mark, here's what happened. Imagine me on the treadmill, okay, trying to become less fat. And this is what I hear. Here we go. Asspot, roll it.
Dave, you want to gripe about anything?
Well, it's not so much a gripe, but I just want to play you a little something. Because they did make a comment about we'll never hear this at the end of this. And so Matt and Mark have been up to a little bit of shenanigans, and this kind of came out in the last output.
Often, like when like Love of Cinema or something goes on a break, I'm thinking in my mind, dude, how to fuck with them. How do I crank call them? How do I fuck with them? There's no guarantee it's going to get on the show. They are a lot more restrictive than we are, I think. Like, we'll just put anything on this fucking show. They won't. Did you do something to them?
No, I want to, but we should do something together. By the way,
Yeah, I'm going to cut it off there because like anything from Matt and Mark, it goes on for about 20 minutes.
that's
In some way,
So, yeah,
feces and
yeah.
bowel movements
So
is about
I'm thinking, all right, enough is enough. So I want everyone listening to the show to call this number, 707-948-6707, and tell them how good The Love of Cinema is.
Okay, so Dave, the Aussie, gives out our phone number on their show. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Now we are going to get all these Love of Cinema people calling us, messaging us. Mark, one guy called.
Was it Jeff? Was it
I was
Jeff?
about to say, like, that strategy could go wrong.
So the producer in the booth is asking in the background, was it Jeff? And for a minute, I thought it was Jeff. But it is definitely not. I don't think Jeff could do this kind of an impression. This guy kind of sounds to me like Jason Segel from the movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I don't know who this is, if this is somebody they know or some stranger on the internet. But Mark, this is the actual voicemail we got after that episode. And it happened like that same day. Okay? So they did that.
Oh, wow.
Dave makes the announcement. And I want to say like 2 hours later, I came back to this. Asspot, roll the voicemail.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast, The Love of Cinema, and I saw the number. Are you guys like a rating thing? Because
This is a Love of Cinema listener. I just want to stress that. This is not someone who listens to our show. This is the kind of person who is listening to the Love of Cinema, and he's not on the treadmill, Mark. He's not on the treadmill. He's just a weird guy who listens to Love of Cinema. Mark, tell me this guy doesn't sound like fucking Jason Segel from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Watch. All right, now I'm going to play it. Watch.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast, The Love of Cinema, and I saw the number. Are you guys like a rating thing? Because I want to rate
Are we
that
a rating
podcast.
thing?
It was amazing. I don't know. Is that what this is? So I'm just saying 10 stars out of 10 stars. It was amazing. So yeah, if you could post that or something, but oh my gosh,
Dude.
those guys are amazing. Really, you should hire them or something. I don't know
this
what
guy
this
give us
is,
a
but
job?
thanks, or maybe you should take some tips on that, Awesome. But yeah, Love Cinema. Those guys are great. I love them. Yeah,
Okay.
Take care. Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
First off, is Love of Cinema friends with Jason Segel? And secondly, is this a listener or do we think it's somebody they know? I wanted to get your opinion, Mark.
Yeah, no, it feels like they don't know them because they didn't really. Did they get the assignment right?
I don't think they did.
They kind of are making us write a review for love of cinema.
No, it
which
sounds
out
like
of principle I will not do.
He thinks he's calling into a service. I don't know if anything like this exists, so I don't know if this person lives on planet Earth. But he thinks he's calling into a phone service where you can leave voicemail reviews for a podcast. And that's what he thinks
Dude, this
is
would have been
happening.
really successful in like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, dude. That's what we should do. We should screen people like that. We should set up like a fake 80s call-in line. Welcome. And you hear the beep, boop, 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 beep. You can hear something dialing in the background. So to whoever called in, thank you, I guess. And secondly, let me thank Dave and the rest of the cast of The Love of Cinema for pimping our show on their show. But I just want to say, balls back in your court, fellas. Who is this? What is this? And, you know, good for them, though. The guy wants to give them 10 stars. That's good. Also, 10 stars is
I
not
think,
a rating.
by the way, the big reveal here... the big reveal is that there are more members hosting Love Cinema than there are listeners.
I think there are. Because I was expecting like a dozen calls, like random crank calls to the number. We were going to come back to all this like hate. And that is not what happened at all.
Like, fuck you guys!
Yes. I thought they were going to be mean to us. I thought for sure Dave would have some Aussies call, like some real Australians would call in like, "G'day, you pieces of crap." You know, like,
I'm gonna smash this Foster's can on your forehead.
"G'day, you koala piece of shit." But none of that happened, right? Maybe the Aussies were like, "Listen, we got enough problems without calling into your fucking random show. We'll leave that to Jason Segel. He's gonna call in." Dude, okay, did it sound to you like Jason Segel, or am I reaching? Come on, tell me that guy. At the very beginning, it sounds like exactly like Jason Segel. Listen to this guy.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
The way he says that, dude, number and podcast, it sounds like Jason Segel. You ever seen I Love You, Man? Where he talks about the guy farting in the open house. It sounds just like that. He's like, "Yeah, I'm not interested in this house anymore. Yeah, because it smells like fart." You know what I'm talking about? Wait. wait.
Oh, my throat hurts from laughing already. Holy shit.
Here you go, Mark. Here you go. Wait, where's the part where he's like,
Must be what, 4?
that guy's gonna leave?
It's pretty clear, but he
'Cause
doesn't
he's-
know her well enough to do it in front of her, so I assume they haven't slept together.
What? Wait.
Early, watch the leg. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fart. Boom. That's a fart, motherfucker. That's a fucking fart. Oh my god. Look at him. Crop dusting across your open house. It's a disgrace. You did my open house. You sure did.
I hear it now. I totally hear it now.
But it might be a little bit small.
Totally, and it smells like fart.
Yeah, dude. Now you can hear it, right? You hear the Jason Segelness of that guy. The podcast.
I think I got the right number, but I
Dude.
was watching the podcast.
It's Jason Segel who called in. So maybe the real takeaway here is that it's not that no one called in. It's that fucking Jason Segel called in. Ergo, Jason Segel listens to The Love of Cinema. Good for them, right?
Oh my god, I can't stop laughing. When we were playing that first part.
Yeah, dude.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
The podcast. That guy. Dude, you know how... Okay, I just had an idea.
Oh my god.
You know how at the beginning
Holy
of our
shit.
show,
Oh,
we have a lady sometimes say, "You're listening to the Matt and Mark Movie Show." And when it's horror show time, we have like a monster, fucking Freddy Krueger or something, be like, "Matt and Mark Horror Show." What if this year we just have that guy? You have all the spooky music at the top, and then you hear this.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
The podcast, and then it goes into boom. There you go.
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I ever heard.
So, wait a minute. Now I also got an idea, too.
One person called.
One person called. Just one person. Wait. Okay, wait. Also, let's do this.
Oh, man.
Right back at you.
They should have at least 4 calls.
The Love of Cinema's phone number, ladies and gentlemen, is 646 484 9298. And they make note that it accepts text or voice messages. So once again, 646 484 9298. So since Jason Segel called our show, I'm hoping one of the celebrities, one of the Z-list celebrities that listens to this show will call their show for us. Call and ask.
Oh my god, I hope so.
Call and ask to speak to Jason Segel.
Yes, please do that. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. I feel as though we can get our audience members. I think we have cool audience members that will do that.
Yes, I think so too.
Our audience members rule.
I'm going to be super disappointed in everybody if no one calls.
Yeah,
Just
I know,
so
I'll
you
be
guys
really
know,
sad.
I'll be really butthurt if none of you call them. Everyone call them. Even if you want to leave them a text, if you want to text them that meme of the naked black guy with the huge dong, do it. Just text them. You don't have to call. If calling's too much, people don't like to call. Just text them. Text them anything you want. Text them a link to your favorite donkey show. Text them anything you want. All right, Mark.
Yes, please do it.
Any other
big
impressions? Any other things you want to go over before we get to our review of The Conjuring: Last Rites? Do you want to do a show me your Discman? Do you have any discs in the back of your car?
Let's see. What do I got here?
This is a special edition of Show Me Your Discman, and from the back of the Nissan Altima.
Hold on, let's see. Is there any media?
I'll spin this. I'll spin this while you're looking.
Oh, remember, it's the song.
Show me your Discman.
There we go. It's a special road trip edition of Show Me Your Discman.
In the back of the Nissan Altima, I got the Daily Light Devotional Bible.
Oh, nice. Is that from Vinegar Syndrome?
Now I can read the word of the Lord. Vinegar Syndrome. What else? Anything beats milking cows.
What? Dude, I thought that was Hugh Hefner for a second. If you look at the guy on the cover, and I was like, with that title.
Or like Robert Blake if he was a nice guy.
Yeah, if Robert Blake had a little humanity in his face, it could be this guy. Anything beats milking cows.
Then I got this one. This is more of a Criterion collection.
Here we go. Oh, what is that? Is that like a book of poetry?
I don't know, but it's got like this Venn diagram in the back.
Dude, it's like the Venn diagram. Yes. They're like people on the treadmill, people listening to Love of Cinema.
This represents the one guy that listens to Love of Cinema and also calls in to our podcast.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny. The pod.
We have a guest.
Oh. That'd be hilarious if it was a traffic cop. Sir, boom, boom, we've gotten complaints. We think you're doing something inappropriate in this car.
Dude, I can't pull that.
I'm not resisting. That's what would happen.
Yeah, that's all I got. I just got these 3 books back here.
There you go. Ikigai, don't milk the cows, and the Bible. This has been maybe my favorite installment of Show Me Your Disc Man. I saw that same traffic cop creep by the back window again. He wants to make sure you're not doing like an OnlyFans or something. He's like, if this fucking guy is back here showing his feet, we're gonna pull his ass out, beat him with billy clubs. Stop resisting! Stop resisting! That's what happens.
Oh my God. I don't think I've laughed this hard in a long time.
So before we do our review of The Conjuring Last Rites, we gotta hit this. Spoiler. That's right, it's a spoiler. So, just a spoiler warning for people. It's a brand new movie. If you don't want to hear us spoil The Conjuring Last Rites, you've been warned. Mark and I are going to spoil the shit out of it. Mark, I've been talking a lot. I'm going to let you talk, because just in case the cops pull you out. I want to hear first. Let's get you on the record. Mark, where did you come out on The Conjuring Last Rites?
Okay, so I think people know that I've seen a bunch. I think I've seen every single one in this series now. So I'm actually a big fan of this franchise. I think it's awesome. I love the cast, I love the people, and I don't think this was the best one, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well made. I thought the connections between the characters was really good. The acting was very good. I thought it was weird though that what's his name? Something Patrick
Patrick
does
Wilson?
not look anything like the real guy. Yeah, Patrick Wilson.
Yeah, that was
I don't
funny.
know why did they show that archival footage?
That was the first thing
And
Mark
then they showed
texted
his
me.
name next to that real guy.
When Mark left the theater, the first thing he texted me was, I can't believe they showed that the real Ed Warren was a fat ass. He needs to get on the treadmill, Mark. You see? That's what you gotta do.
That's the guy that called in.
That's him! Ed Warren. The podcast.
Oh, I will say, I had a terrible audience.
Yes,
So
wait,
that-
what happened with your
Maybe
audience?
that's why I think it wasn't. Okay, so as soon as first of all, I should let people know I've been in Santa Fe for a few days. So I've met a lot of the locals. I have not heard so many people brag about how they brandish guns and would
Jesus.
like to use guns on other people in any other state than here.
Wow.
So anyway, I had a loud audience. Like they were whispering super loud, but of course it was like you might as well just have a full on like a natural tone conversation at that point. And then this fucking dude kept kicking the back of my chair.
Oh,
And then in
shit.
the back of my mind, I was like, sometimes I can get a bit aggressive telling people to shut up. So I was like, I don't want to get shot at The Conjuring, you know? So I just moved over a couple seats to like get away from these people, which means I couldn't sit in any of the middle seats, which really annoyed me. But as soon as I moved, this fucking dude put his feet on top of my headrest.
Oh.
This theater was disgusting.
What a dick.
Yeah, anyway, it was an unpleasant experience. But dude, the constant whisper, it was stupid stuff too. It was like, just like, hey, look, he's there in the corner.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
yeah, we know. You could fucking see them, you dumb idiot. Or
I
they,
better-
you know, the other thing is,
I see the
love-
Annabelle doll. I better pull out my gun and shoot at her.
The worst though is like the people that think they're really smart and they'll just say a prediction. They're like, "Ow, she's gonna be behind him."
Oh,
Every
God.
time any of these dumbasses made a prediction, always wrong.
This is like trying to watch a movie
Anyway,
with
they
my
sucked.
family. It's the worst. They won't shut the fuck up. Everybody's trying to play Columbo and they all suck at it. Nobody has any sense of humor. Everyone's jokes are crap. It's just a complete shit show. Mark, it sounds like
Dude,
you
isn't
might
it
have
crazy
been.
that people think they can guess?
It sounds like you might have been better off watching this in the Nissan Altima, watching a cam.
I know. I should have done that. I probably would have given this movie a higher rating.
But do you think you said
as it
that
stands, I liked
you
it.
liked it? You said you liked it, even though because we should say too the reason I think Mark is saying that is I think online this movie seems to be getting a lot of I won't say hate, but it seems like a lot of people don't like it. And funny enough, ironically, the way
really?
that works, yeah, it's getting a lot of not great audience reviews. It's getting decent critic reviews, but it's getting not great audience reviews. And the irony is, this movie is like the highest grossing movie in all of the Conjuring franchise ever. Did you know that? In 3 days, it made like
Usually that doesn't
$140
happen.
million. It's like the second highest grossing horror movie in history.
Damn.
In history, Mark. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yes.
Dude, I was not expecting that. I thought
No
it was
one
just
was.
doing okay.
Everybody thought The Conjuring Last Rites was going to open with a 4 in front of it. Like, oh, okay, 40 million, you know, it's a pretty dead time at the theater. People want something spooky. Dude, double that. Its domestic haul was like 90 million in a weekend, and its global haul was like another 40 on top of that. So it wound up coming away with almost $140 million in 3 fucking days.
Damn.
It's
Dude,
like
actually,
the most successful
happy
movie
about
in the
that?
series by I am, because I love when horror is successful. And I'm also having a fucking blast, I gotta say, watching Warner Brothers keep fucking owning. Like, they had Sinners, Final Destination, Bloodlines, goddamn Minecraft. Like, they cannot miss. Warner Brothers, this is their year, dude. They have released number one movie after number one movie when other theaters or other studios are dying. Like, dude, major motion pictures.
That's crazy.
Like, the ending to the Mission Impossible franchise did not make half of what The Conjuring this weekend made. Isn't that fucking nuts?
What?
It slaughtered it.
Damn.
It slaughtered it, Mark. Superman was the other big Warner Brothers movie.
That gives me hope for horror.
Yeah, it's amazing to see horror.
They're killing it then. Holy shit.
They're doing amazing. It's amazing to see horror doing great in the marketplace. And I'm going to tell you this. We should now get to actually critiquing the movie. I'm going to tell people, I actually really liked it. I think this is one of those movies that it sounds corny, but I think it really holds true for a movie specifically like this, and I'll explain why. I think this is a movie that you get what you bring to the movie. So if what you're bringing as an audience member is, hey, I just want to be scared, the movie might not deliver for you if you're just looking for a base run-of-the-mill horror movie, because it is not that scary, okay? However, if you're somebody who appreciates the series like I do, and you just wanted to see a proper kind of a bookend for the Warrens, right? For Ed and Lorraine Warren, you're going to get a lot out of it. That's kind of what I wanted. I was like, I've spent so much time with these characters. I've watched all the Fakakta spin-offs, your Nuns, your Annabelle, whatever. It was just kind of like, I just wanted to see the ending to this story. And because of that, that's what I brought into it. That's what I got back. I think a lot of people, you know, they're used, listen, is it as good as the first, let's just talk about Conjuring movies alone. Is it as good as the first 2 Conjurings? No. But dude, that's a tough act to follow. Those first 2 movies are incredible bits of horror atmosphere, and they are fucking terrifying, but they're fun spook house rides. And I think this movie, it's not trying to do that. It's trying to do something else. In fact, the Warrens don't get to the house till like an hour in. It's mostly a bookend for them. And that's kind of what I wanted. It even implies it in the title, Last Rites. I was like, okay, this is going to feel like a final chapter. And that's what I wanted, and that's what I got. So to me, it was good, man. I thought Vera Farmiga and fucking your boy Patrick Wilson, I thought they both did amazing. There were actual moments, dude. Was it just me? Maybe not in your hell screening, but like there were moments that made me a little emotional. Like I was like, is this movie really? This movie's like really working on me.
I totally agree with that. There were a couple moments where it was like, even with it, that's how you know how good it was and how great the acting was. It was like, even though I had all these distractions, I still got in. I got a bit teared up at a couple of moments, actually. And there's some good like mother-daughter scenes. And by the way, this movie is how you do it. I don't know. I could be wrong and they may be CG people, but whoever casted the young versions of them,
looked great.
If they continue this series with those actors playing them in their younger form, I would be totally happy with that. It also just felt like did it also feel like a passing of the torch too to like the younger people?
Oh yeah, dude.
The series could go either way.
Even quite literally, he threw the keys to that kid at the end. Like for the Warren Museum, he like throws the guy the keys. I was like, dude, this is literally a passing. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with this guy. I don't know if I like him that much, but they literally passed the torch in this movie.
I actually liked that actor. I thought he was like his character too was like he's very likable. It wasn't like, the a lot of the movies we see and say for example the last Jurassic Park movie, everyone was a total turd.
Yep.
Like this guy, like you would probably feel something if he got
Well, yeah,
pulled
because he
by
had
that
some
mirror,
actual humanity. He was like a person. He had a
Yeah.
great backstory, but you know what I liked the most about him? I think this is what you're saying. He felt like a real person. He just felt like a real guy. I think that's kind of what I liked about him.
Yeah. No, I totally agree 100%. And actually, their whole family unit and their group of friends, it felt like, it's weird because, you just see, like, it's a few movies, but it does feel like they all know each other for, like, the actual timeline of those movies. Like, they have their little inside jokes. It's really great. I'm actually gonna, I don't know about you, but I will miss this cast of The Conjuring because I mean, if it made that much money, it's probably going to continue. But I felt a bit sad because it's probably the last time we'll see them on screen together. And they
I
were a
don't know,
really
man.
cool group of
I thought
people
that
as
too,
far
but
as like
after
a
the
horror
movie made a
franchise.
bajillion dollars, I was like, uh-oh. Is Warner Brothers gonna be like, this ain't the last rights, bitch. You're all reporting back to work.
Last Rites too. Yeah.
Last rights too, yeah, dude.
Hey, I wouldn't be. Here's a question for you though, Matt. If that does happen, would that bother you, or would you be there for the next film?
Listen, you know me. I talk that shit. I will complain about this, but when that movie comes out, you know I'm gonna fucking go see it, because what else am I supposed to fucking do? There's nothing to fucking do anymore. I'm in my 40s. This is what I do. Of course I'm gonna go see it. I don't have anything better to do, right? Like, you know what I mean? Of course I'm gonna go see it, but it would annoy me though, and I would definitely talk that shit and complain because this is, you know why? Because it's such a good ending. That's why, like, totally based on the quality of the movie making, of the storytelling, it would piss me off because I honestly love the ending of this movie. With Vera Farmiga's narration, I thought it was kind of beautiful, and it felt, I was like, wow, a movie that actually has a real ending. Movies don't end anymore. Our big studio movies are always setting other things up, showing us goddamn post-credit scenes. Everybody, Marvel fucked everything up. No, this was finally a movie. It was refreshing to see a movie that was like, this is the end of the series. This is it. So I think I would be a little pissed, but I would go because I said, like I said, what the fuck else?
And you're right, it totally felt like the end too.
It did. And it was
Yeah,
beautiful.
but I agree with you. It actually feels like a legitimate end. And the other thing too
100%.
is like I thought it was I feel as though it was like they you could tell the writers and the filmmakers liked these characters. You can tell they appreciate their audience. It was like a really, you're totally right. And I feel as though it's like, yeah, please, even though it's made this much money, it is a really nice way to close a series. If you do another one and it flops, it's, you know what it reminds me of? You ever see those boxers that are like perfect record, then they retire, then they come back for some stupid fight
Like Mike
that
Tyson.
just is only there yeah, and it just fucks up their whole record and career. You know what I mean? So it's as much as, but I mean, it's like the thing is like, who cares? They don't care because they make money. So I just hope they don't do a cash grab and they just like at least pass it on to another cast. So if it does bomb, at least you have that first franchise that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I also think it really does. They pull so many tricks out to make you feel like it's the end, like it's the yearbook, the final, because like even the final scene at the wedding, you see the cameos from everybody who's appeared. You see the family from the first Conjuring, the family
Yeah.
from the second Conjuring. Fucking James Wan is at the wedding, just hanging out. There's a fucking shot of James Wan sitting in he's one of the wedding guests. I was like, okay. But when you do that kind of yearbook shit, and I like that shit because I'm schmaltzy as a motherfucker, but when you do that, that to me signals end of line. Like, that's it. We are closing this shop. It's over. And if there's going to be any other movies afterwards, it's going to be like a sidequel or like a spin-off, Like, I could see them doing something with the Warren Museum, especially now that that dude... Did you hear about that? That fucking comedian, Matt Rife, bought the Warren's Museum, like in real life, not a movie, Mark.
Like the real one.
The real comedian Matt Rife, who I've never heard of before I read this story, but apparently he's like a big comedian that people know. He bought the Warrens Museum. Like, he bought it outright. Like, with all the haunted shit in it.
Is it actually? Holy shit! Would you?
Yeah, dude.
Why the fuck? That is like. I don't know. After watching all those movies, that's the last thing anyone should buy. It's like, it's terrible.
Dude, the picture of him, if you look this up, the picture of him, he's apparently like really big into the paranormal and ghost shit. I had no idea because, again, I don't know who this person is. But he posted a picture of him like, hey, look what I bought. And the fucking picture's the real Annabelle doll. Like the real one, not the prop they use in the movie. I won't even say the real doll's name.
Does it look the same?
I'm superstitious. No, it's very creepy. It looks like a fucking Raggedy Ann kind of style doll. The real doll has a real name. And I think even the movie makers are so scared, they won't even say the fucking doll. That's why they changed the doll's name. I'm not even joking, dude.
Really?
100%. If you want, you can look up the real doll, but I'm warning you, it will fuck with you. You may not want to read it because you're living in the back of a Nissan Altima now, and that shit will scare you. Any little noise at night outside of the car will frighten you, dude. You don't want to know this story. You definitely don't want to know the story, Mark. But yes,
I'll wait till I get back in New York City.
Just wait till you're in. Yeah, dude. Wait till you're in your house with like a locked door and no traffic police.
Yeah.
Mark, like, but to you, like, you know, because I'm assuming you've enjoyed the last couple Conjurings, and did you like? Let's go over some of the other movies in the series, by the way, just to get a kind of rundown of where we are. And a couple of these we've covered on this show, but let's do them in chronological order. So if you're a person who says, "Hey, I've never watched a single one of these, I want to follow the story because it jumps timelines. How do I do it?" Here, you can look it up on Google, and this is how it goes: The Nun, which takes place in 1952. Did you like the first Nun? I liked the first Nun.
I did, yeah. The second one sucked, but I do remember I was excited for the second one because I loved the first one so much.
So you realize that we're the inverse. Okay? That's the popular thinking is that the Nun 2 is superior to Nun 1, and you and I disagree with those people. Because I'm like you, dude. I prefer the first Nun. Yes.
Oh, yeah, that one's far better.
Yeah, dude. So we've got The Nun, okay, which takes place in 1952. Then you've got Annabelle Creation, which takes place in 1955. I'm gonna say something. I don't know if I've seen this one. I've seen one of the Annabelle movies. I don't know if it's this one. Basically, to me, they're all homogenized. They're the same movie, the Annabelle movies. I'm like, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. I can't remember if this is the one I've seen or not.
Yeah.
Then you've got The Nun 2, which takes place in 1956, a movie neither of us liked. Then you've got the first Annabelle, which takes place in 1967. I think that might have been the one I saw. Then you've got Annabelle Comes Home, which takes place in 1969. Then you've got The Conjuring.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I think I've only seen one Annabelle movie. Then you've got The Conjuring, which takes place in 1971. The Conjuring 2, which takes place in 1977. That one's really good. I think I like 2 more than 1. That's the one where they're in London, I think, right? There's a lot of these to keep track of. Yeah. I think that one's awesome. That's the one. Isn't that the one with the crooked man? It's like that weird fucking guy who comes out of the hat rack. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that was the one?
Isn't that the one? I think it is.
I have a terrible memory.
Dude, I usually have a good memory, but there's so many goddamn movies with this series, I don't remember them. And I know I've missed a couple of them. Like, I know for fact I did not see The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I didn't see that one. The third one.
Fuck, you know what? I don't even know if I saw that one, but I think I did.
I want to say you might have. I feel like you're talked about
now
it.
That you're mentioning all these movies, there's so many movies.
Yes, dude. Oh, I missed one. So there's The Conjuring 2, then The Curse of La Llorona, which I saw and was not good.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Not good. Then The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, which I did not watch, just because I heard nothing but bad things. In fact, I think you were the one who was like, don't watch it, it sucks.
Oh, shit.
I think you were like, I ain't into it, don't watch it. And
was there
finally,
one about a red door?
That's Insidious. That's Insidious.
Oh, I'm thinking Insidious. Never mind.
Dude, but that's another one where there are like 10 movies and spin-offs, and it's like The Last Key, The Red Door. They all have these like fucking subtitles that are meaningless unless you like really follow the series, you know what I mean?
Damn it, I should have rewatched all of these. Why didn't I not do that?
Okay, so let me tell you. Usually in previous years on this show, if I'd have known we were going to review this, Mark and I would have done a get prepped and we would have watched like a bunch of these and done separate episodes. But Mark is really busy and I am really busy. So neither of us had time. So we both knew we were going to watch this movie because once upon a time we'd watched these other films. But I'm like you, dude. Like, when I went to see Conjuring Last Rites, I was like, I don't fucking remember. All I know is there's Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I know that there's an Annabelle doll, and sometimes they have a painting of a nun, and some spooky shit's gonna happen. That's what I know. I was like, I approach it in the most casual way.
That I'll be completely honest with the audience. That guy that had like the bite mark on his jaw,
Yes.
I was like, who the fuck is that guy?
Dude, yes, where you could tell the way they were talking to him, you were like, I should know who this is. This should feel like a big moment for me. But I also did not recognize him. Now, I did recognize the families at the end. I did recognize like Lily Taylor because she's a famous actress, and the other lady who I just saw in the Wednesday show. My wife loves the Wednesday show, so we watch it. And she was just in it. And I was like, oh, right, it's her. She was in part 2. And then I realized, oh, it's the families from the previous Conjuring movies. And there's fucking James Wan sitting in the audience for some reason. Right? Like, okay, I get it, you know? But I also didn't remember, like, it took me a hot minute to be like,
Oh, man.
just like that guy with the bite mark on his face, it took me a hot minute to be like, with the priest who's at the cookout, I was like, this is clearly someone I'm supposed to remember.
It's like, who did that guy fondle?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Was he? I don't remember them having a priest hanging out with them while they were investigating the previous houses. Am I wrong?
Was that the guy that jumped over the edge?
Oh, was it? Well, I guess it would make sense because it was 20 years later. Because I remember him being a little younger. So that would actually make sense. Is that right, dude?
I could be totally wrong, by the way.
I don't know. All I remember is that one movie introduces Annabelle and the other movie has the nun painting plus the Crooked Man. And they made Annabelle movies and they made nun movies, but the Crooked Man never got shit. And everybody was like, they're gonna make a Crooked Man movie. It's gonna be so crazy. And nothing happened. Fucking nothing happened with that character. Remember that?
That's crazy. You figured, like, that one wasn't bad. Like, that guy was an awesome character, too.
Awesome character, really fun character design.
And there's all these other... Plus, you got, like, Slender Man. That guy should have something.
Yeah, Slender Man sucks.
That guy's just sitting around collecting, like, residuals.
Dude, Slender Man, yeah, he's just living the high life. You know? A Crooked Man, meanwhile, he's working at Panera.
Slender Man checking his mailbox for the checks.
Yeah, dude, Slender Man gets a fucking deposit into his... Yeah, Crooked Man works at Panera, dude. You can go get a bread bowl, and it's the Crooked Man. Order 41! Oh, it's the Crooked Man. Damn, why are you spilling my soup?
Yeah,
oh,
like
my bad. My
really
bad. It's the
long.
Crooked Man. He was handing me my soup, and he's all crooked like, so he doesn't have good balance. Point is, I was just, I guess that was my long-winded way of saying I went in and my expectations were not high. I think if you're super familiar with this series and you're like, I want these specific things from my Conjuring film, then you will probably leave disappointed. But I think that's you bringing a lot. That's what I'm saying. You get what you bring to this movie. And if you're just down to have a spooky good time, I think you will get it. You know?
There was more John Wayne than none in this.
Yes, it was funny. John Wayne was the new nun in this.
Dude. Oh, that'll be the next one.
John Wayne.
That'll be amazing.
They should have picked a portrait of John Wayne, though, when he was dressed as fucking, what's that, Kublai Khan? Genghis Khan? Remember that movie where John Wayne was Genghis Khan? They should have used that painting.
Dude, he has like an amazing line in that movie. He's like, "I spit on you, but I am bereft of spit." That movie is amazing. You have to. It's
Oh my
the
god!
dumbest movie
Wait,
I've ever seen. It's
I'm
so
gonna
good.
look at it.
I'm wrecking
I'm
that
gonna look it
now.
up. John Wayne,
Dude, look at his face.
Genghis
Dude,
Khan.
the thumbnail for this episode should be John Wayne's face from Genghis Khan. It's the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Wait.
Tempting.
Tempting but unwise, my brother. Listen to me.
There are moments for wisdom, Jamuga, then I listen to you.
Jamuga.
There are moments for action, then I listen to my blood. I feel this Tartar woman is for me. My blood says take her.
I want to see the spit
I greet
line.
you, my mother. Are you women that you
I think it's when he's getting tortured.
your number?
Dude, I like that he makes no effort though. At least he's not trying to like do a racist accent. He's like, nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna sound like me. You know what I mean?
I wish he did a racist accent. That would have been amazing.
If he did a racist accent, would you be like, you have to own this movie, watch this movie?
Much woman.
Oh man, and where's the
Should her perfidy be less than that of other women?
Oh, here we go.
Treacherous head is not safe on your shoulders, nor your daughter in her bed.
Yes.
We believed you slain.
Oh, it was that.
Death
It was
comes
close to that scene.
not easy to Temujin.
Damn. All right. I won't put our listeners through any more of me trying to find the Genghis Khan John Wayne line. I'm sorry, everybody. But you know what? I will let you listen to this
Hey, do you
guy
think
one
that
more
one's
time.
gonna get a 4K?
No, this guy should get a 4K though.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
That guy should get a 4K. Mark, Genghis Khan should have sounded like this. True or false?
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
Could you imagine? Dude, oh, listen, anybody's voice is funny when you imagine them dressed like Genghis Khan, complete with mustache. You put that fucking Annabelle doll in a Genghis Khan outfit, I guarantee you're going to be laughing. It'll shoot up your fucking best of year list at the end of the year so fast. So fast. Wait, though, here's the thing. People are complaining about Conjuring Last Rites because they're like, it's not that scary. But there were some good scares. Like, there were some good jump scare moments. True, it lacked a nun, if you will, and it replaced her with John Wayne, right? But there were some good scares in it, I thought. There were. Back, are you still thinking about that guy in Genghis Khan makeup?
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
Thinking about that guy? The podcast. There was one. Okay, wait. There was one thing where they tried to be scary in Conjuring Last Rites, and I didn't like it. There was only one thing I didn't like. I'm going to tell it to you now. I want to see if Mark agrees. The one thing I didn't like was when the Annabelle doll got really giant. Do you know what I'm talking about? It sounds like I'm making it up.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I did not like that shit. They kind of did like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing with her where she got really big. I thought that was stupid.
I think that type of trope looks really cool in other horror films, but I think the reason why I like this one is it kind of feels, I know there's floating shit and stuff, but it feels like it's more grounded in reality. So when you have this big thing trashing stuff, and then but the thing is, it's like, it doesn't go anywhere else. That's it. It's over. Like, once it's big, it's the end of that thing. And you don't see it anymore.
It's purely for like, oh, we did it, right? Some executive was like, you gotta put, my kid plays horror video games. You've got to put a scene in here that looks like a horror video game where she grows really big and comes right at the camera. Because it doesn't fit with the rest of the style of the movie, because the horror in the movie is very grounded. Like, even with the mirror, dude. Once the mirror starts spinning, like, all that stuff sounds really crazy, but it's done in a really realistic way. At least I thought. And so I was like, dude, there's a fucking...
Oh, yeah.
It's not a scare, but it's a fucked up thing that happens in this movie. And it was my favorite thing that happened in the movie. Because it's always the question I have, right? Like, in any movie, like Amityville, Poltergeist, Insidious, anytime there's a movie where a family is being harassed by an angry spirit and they're being haunted and their life's falling apart, the one question everybody has, well, why don't you just fucking move? Why don't you just leave? If it's a cursed object, why don't you just get rid of it? And literally in my mind, as I was watching this movie, I was like, why don't you bitches just throw the mirror out? And man, the movie answers it for you, because when they attempt to get rid of the haunted mirror, this family, it's to me the most disturbing thing in the movie. It's not a kill, but if I had to say my favorite scene in the movie was this reveal where the girl starts coughing up blood because there's broken glass inside of her when they try to smash the mirror. I thought it was just fucking great.
Dude, that actually got me the most, that scene.
Yes.
You're kind of like,
100%.
you're sort of expecting it, but not expecting. You don't know what's going to happen. But that dinner scene was almost like that scene in the first Alien, where you're just like, oh shit, they actually did that?
Yes,
and
totally.
It looked real.
It looked super real. And the acting, I got to give it to that actress, because the acting sold it. That's what made it work and took it over the goal line, because it was like, that felt real in that moment with her. It's because it wasn't just the reaction, because there's only room for one other person at the sink with her. It's all her coughing the shit up, looking at the blood, being nervous. Like, that was really well done. I think it's, to me, the most effective. I won't call it a scare. It was like the most effective aftermath moment of a haunting for me in the movie. Because there was a few of those, but I thought that was the most effective, easily.
Plus, there's also that, like, visceral feeling of, like,
yes,
you just imagine it on yourself, like this glass coming out of your throat. And it's like a bunch of glass in the sink, too.
Oh my
God! So it really makes
yeah.
you feel
and
uncomfortable.
It keeps coming. It's not one or two pieces. It keeps happening. That's what's fucked up. That's great, dude.
That connection between those two scenes, though, is really cool, though.
Yeah, it's cut really well.
You're totally right. It does. Yeah, and it's I like the kids' reaction to the mirror. They weren't like, "Yay!"
Yes,
you know, they're like,
I really liked.
I'm glad the grandparents bought it, because it totally makes sense.
I liked the family. Like, there was a great bit of real. I don't want to sound like this guy, but the family drama was really good. Like, there was a good bit where, not the girl who coughs up the glass, but the other girl the middle child who actually gets the mirror. When she's talking to dad after everything's all fucked up, she's like, "Why won't you do anything about it? Why can't we move?" She's like, you either don't believe us or you can't fucking do anything about it. She's basically like calling her dad out for being poor. And I was like, this is a good movie.
I feel as though, didn't it also feel like that's like the audience telling the dad that? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yes.
Fuck.
I was like, to me,
but that is funny that the call out.
She was basically calling him out. She was basically calling him out, like, why can't you afford to put us in a motel? Right? Was basically what she was asking the man in front of his whole family, dude. Everybody's around, and he got fucking stomped on. Right?
Yeah, I know.
It made me laugh, dude. Also, the other thing that made me kind of laugh.
Has a response to that.
There was a bit where the grandma is not in the movie anymore, and they're like, "What happened to your mother-in-law?" And the guy's like, "She fell down the stairs." And they never reveal if she's okay. It's not like she comes back later and she's okay.
I thought I missed something.
No.
Like, did they just cut a scene?
Mark, they never resolve that. This sounds bad, but it's not. I took it more as a funny thing. Like, she was just like, "Fuck it, I'm not going back." Right? Because she falls down the stairs, she gets injured. The grandma is never recovered in the movie ever.
Right? But she's not dead, right?
No. I think they just
says she died, right?
I think they just forgot. They were like, "Do we really need a check-in scene with the grandma?" They weren't panning through. I was looking for her at the wedding. They were like,
obvious.
They were like, "Quick, cut to James Wan. Quick, cut to the family from Conjuring 1." Somebody was like, "Should we put the grandma in who fell down?" No, fuck her. No. Cut to James Wan. Again.
He's the Chris He's the Christopher Plummer for that old lady.
Yeah. Now cut to Christopher Plummer. Mark, did you have any gripes about the movie? Anything that didn't work for you?
um, trying to think. You know what? Outside of the audience, it may have not been like the most scary. The storyline may not have been like the most complex, but there's something about it where it's about human connections and just dealing with things and helping other people that kind of like I kind of didn't mind that it wasn't as good as the other ones. And I'll be honest, I wasn't as there's a couple moments where you'll feel the like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, but I didn't feel terror in any sort of way. But at the end of it, I wasn't disappointed either, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. It's sort of like it's kind of like those movies where you really enjoy being with these people. So it doesn't matter what they're doing as
Yes.
long as you're hanging out with the specific group. But I really enjoyed it. But like I said, I wasn't as scared, and it's definitely not the best one. But if you were to watch all of them together, I feel as though it would probably be a little bit higher on that place just because of the nostalgia factor and the fact that like you essentially grew up with these people. You know, you're
Yeah.
watching them get old, you're seeing them have families. I don't know, it's kind of a cool franchise in that way. And the other thing I loved about this movie is like it doesn't have that like it's not like it didn't have that like sociopathic we need to kill people. I like that they survive. And it just proves that you don't have
Yes.
to kill people to have an effective horror film, you know.
Yeah, it's
And
even
I'm
worse.
so glad they
They
get to
just
continue
injure
on in your
people.
mind.
Like I felt so bad for that
Yeah.
cop guy when he was like tucked under the mirror and it was like dragging him along the floor. That looked way worse to me. I was
Dude,
like,
that leg part.
yes. I was like, it would have been so much better for him had he died. It was actually worse. He was just choked and dragged.
Some people would call that a fun night out.
That was a good night out for them. I will say too, I thought another super effective scene, and again, is what I was talking about. There's a real, I think if you want an emotional core or you're open to these other flavors in your horror movie, you will enjoy this movie more. And like, I really liked the emotion I got out of it. Again, Ed and Lorraine Warren. You know what? You know what really fucking got me, dude? I'm not joking. Was the drama of the scene where they're giving birth and the fucking demon is
Oh
there
yeah.
and she's like they're worried that the daughter's born stillborn and you're like she's dead and you watch this family crumble, then you watch them pray and you watch the fucking baby wake up. And dude, I thought it was like a legitimately great moment. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the beginning to your horror movie. Like this is kind of amazing because it caught me totally off guard. It was so unexpected and the emotion rang really real for me, like it resonated. I just thought it was fucking good, man.
It's a very intense scene too. But
Yeah,
like there was like I legit thought that baby died.
same.
And when it finally starts crying, there was just like a huge sense of relief. And it's like I
Yes.
don't even know these fucking people. They're just characters in a movie, but it's like it's so well like you were saying, that scene is so well done. It's so intense
Yeah.
too.
Yes.
And like the acting is fantastic and they're not like fucking Robert De Niro CG young people. It's like it's done
Right.
so fucking well, you know?
Yeah, it's believable
And it
too.
has like
Like
a really yeah.
even simple things like finding out early that Ed has a bum heart. He has to take heart medication now, and like you see him at a restaurant, he can't fucking eat anything. He can only eat chicken and leaves and shit. And
Yeah,
but
you can't
then
have
later,
lasagna.
yeah, he wants to have the lasagna, and then later when they're at the haunting and he's going down with the heart, you're fucking concerned for him. You're scared, you know? Like
And of course they do that same heart attack trope where they can never get their fucking pill
can't get the
bottle or their
pills.
case open.
And the
They just
pills go
blow all their
everywhere.
pills all over.
I thought it would have been hilarious later when the mirror was spinning and blowing that vortex in the house if all the pills flew right back into his hand because they were on the floor and the wind picked them up. Oh, thanks. It saved me a
That's
bundle
how
of
they kill the
medication.
ghost. They throw the pills.
Yeah, get this crap out of here. John Wayne throws him his heart meds. Mm. Well, Mark, it feels like we're maybe coming to a close on the Conjuring Last Rites. Do you have any last words or for last rites? Is there anything you want to say?
I
Have you
would
said
say
everything you wanted to say? Where do you stand?
I'll say one last thing. I think if you're a fan of the movies, you should definitely see it in the theater. It's a gorgeous looking film. It's really well shot. I think it definitely deserves a big screen experience. And the other thing too is it's actually a very good self-contained film too. Like every story beat that you need to know is in the film. And whether you know the past ones or not, it doesn't really matter too much. And I think it's good enough for people, and it could be a good introduction for people to check out the other ones. So I would highly recommend that anyone, if you're big into horror and if you like the supernatural, definitely check out the Conjuring Last Rites.
How you had this beautiful speech. I was like, wow, he's really nailing it. And then you like swallowed the last most important words.
Dude, there's so many titles to these fucking movies that my mind got confused.
The Conjuring, The Red Door. The Conjuring, The Red Door is my favorite. Holy
shit, I can't believe I mixed that up.
Well, Mark, there you go. It's a big old recommend from me and Mark on The Conjuring Last Rites. I also think, to piggyback on Mark's wonderful speech, is that I think even if you did not come into this franchise loving it, this movie would motivate you at least to watch the other ones. And I think that's really all you can ask for, is that it's so good you want to spend time with the characters or get to know them if you don't know them already. So that's pretty awesome, dude. I think even at a base level of like, I just want to see a horror movie, I don't know what to watch, I think you will do great if you just want to go see this. I do think it would be weird if this was your first ever experience with the Conjuring universe, but who knows, you know? For me, it was exactly the book ending that I wanted. Emotion mixed with horror, really good. Mark, you want to do some Rex, bro?
Yeah.
Let's play the song.
I'm good. Let's do some Rex.
Let's play it.
I'm gonna wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck, wreck, wreck. I'm gonna wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck it, wreck, wreck, wreck.
Well, I go on facts, not recommendations, but thank you.
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
Yeah. I got a rec for that guy. I want you to watch Genghis Khan, starring John Wayne. You know,
dude, that guy's gonna regret listening to the love of cinema tell him to do that.
So we've reached the Rex portion of our show, and like I said, don't feel beholden, Mark, that you have to just do horror Rex. Like, to me, this season, if you got something you want to talk about, let's just talk about it. Who gives a shit, dude? You want to kind of go back and forth. How many do you have, by the way?
I got 2, and
nice.
They're both Rex from you.
Hey, I've got a couple. So you know what? Let's start with you, buddy.
42. So you want to go back and forth?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. So the first one is I watched this because my good buddy Matt had just watched this film and was like gave it a rave review, and that movie is The Devil's Advocate. Dude, I hadn't watched that movie in years.
Great movie.
I think the last time I saw it was probably like a DVD, like post college or whatever, and I remember liking the movie, but I didn't think much of it. And now that I rewatched it, that movie fucking rules. You're totally right. It's so much better than I remembered, and it's like it's a legitimately really fucking good movie. It's also very weird. It goes places you don't expect. There's a bit of like, there's spoiler alerts. There is a lot. It is a supernatural movie and done in a really cool way. And it makes you think that it's like, oh man, there's like this underbelly of demons everywhere. It's a really cool movie. And it's a New York movie too. And they do some crazy shots. It's mostly the CG in it. Some of it's aged, but some of it looks really damn good. And for the most part, it's like, there's a great shot actually. I mean, where it's this crane shot when he's coming out of the building and it's all empty and
Oh
you can just
yeah.
see down the avenue for like blocks. It's I don't know, it looked a lot for some reason I thought it looked mediocre in my mind, but then on the rewatch I was like, this is a fucking gorgeous movie.
Yeah, it
And
looks
Keanu
great.
Reeves rules.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. I mean, it's tough because if you think about it from a Keanu perspective, you're in a movie with Al Pacino. That's already tough. And doubly tough is the fact that he's playing like the biggest character of them all. He's playing Satan, so his performance can get as big as Pacino can get. So that's a lot to compete with. And Pacino is awesome. He rules in it. But I do this last rewatch, I got a real appreciation for the other cast, specifically Keanu, but mostly for me, Charlize Theron, who I thought fucking owned it. Dude, she plays crazy so well where she's like, oh my god, like the fuck, she's going through like what the character in Possession goes through. Like am I crazy? Is my life unraveling? Is what I'm seeing really there? She played that beautifully, man. Like I believed her. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And it's sort of like it kind of made you like mad at Keanu. He's like, what do you go and hang out with these other idiots? Your wife wants to hang out with you and not
I was
kill
telling you on text, I thought it was so funny because like the first fucking thing she tells him when they're at the party is, hey, I don't want to be at the party alone. Don't leave me alone at the party. And the first fucking thing he does is he goes to a different apartment. I was like, hey, jackass. She literally just said, don't leave her at the party. But I'm with you, man. I echo everything Mark said. It's a fantastic movie. I'm so glad you rewatched it and enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, thank you by the way. It was your excitement that got me into the mood to watch it again and I just watched it immediately. It was so fucking good.
The minute that any kind of movie like that, especially movies, even more so than movies like that we've never seen, but movies like where it's like, oh, Mark and I know Mark has probably seen this 20 years ago and he hasn't watched it since. And like, hey, I want to remind you that this movie's amazing. I can't wait to tell you about those kinds of movies because I know I'm going to get this reaction where you're like re-energized about the movie, excited. So I was happy when I got those texts coming through.
Oh yeah, thanks. No, and a big thanks to you. I can't thank you enough for that because I'll be honest, without you sending that text, it probably would have been just like a one and done movie for me.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, 100%, dude. It would have been one of those you don't look back on. And truthfully, the only reason I rewatched it was because Jess wanted to see it. She had never seen it. So she was like, whoa, what is this movie? And I was like, I was like, Al Pacino plays the devil. You want to watch it? And she's like, yeah, and I'll watch. I just love Pacino. And I remember, I was like you. I was like, I remember this movie being okay. It was fucking great. It's just great.
It's basically a roller coaster ride. It's insane how much shit happens. And the way they structure it too, like the way they tell the story where they can have all right, spoiler alert. If you're gonna watch it, don't listen to me for the next 10 seconds. But just for Matt, like it's so brilliant how they managed to do a terrible ending and also a happy ending, but mesh it together in such a cool way, and then have just like a little extra surprise at the end. Brilliant. Super entertaining because of that.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a movie that doesn't I don't even know what you would call this. It's a movie that plays with horrific things, but it's not a horror movie. It's played very much like a dark fantasy movie that happens to star the devil. Like, it's really good.
Yeah. Doesn't it feel like those, like, you know, those teen novels that they do where there's always like, there's an underbelly of the supernatural over your normal world, except it's for like, this was made for just for adults.
Yes, it was made for everybody who reads John Grisham. They're like, do you like John Grisham? Do you wish there was more fucking angels and demons and shit in a John Grisham novel? Well, guess what? Now there is. It has like all the classic shit you want.
So
it's like, here's the dad rock we play in John Grisham movies, like the Rolling Stones, right? But guess what? It's about Satan.
That's so true.
Do you want actual, accurate legal reporting, how the closing arguments would truly work, but you also wanted to have some demons in it? Guess the fuck what? We got that shit. The Devil's Advocate.
Holy shit! Oh my god, that's so true.
Well,
that would be the perfect ad for that. Actually, it's like with the blue text, and it's like you can have it for 15 payments of $4.
yeah, dude. It's like Columbia House. It's like, yeah, we play all the hits. Right? Right? Do you want to see a guy in the middle of a divorce? But do you want the guy running his divorce to be a devil? Yeah. It's like got the metaphysical twist. She's the new head of corporate accounts. She's also the Antichrist.
Holy shit! Oh my god, yeah. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot about the whole incest with his sister thing, and the devil's just like,
yeah,
he's banging
dude.
his sister.
Yeah. It's like, come on, give it to her. It's like on
Way
his
ahead
desk.
of its time.
Way ahead of its time, dude. Before it popularized the porn you watch. The Devil's Advocate was there. Do
That
you
actually
want
sounds
that?
like a porn title too.
But with devils in it. I like how you said that. There's a fantasy world on top of the normal world that you're in. That's so true, dude. That's how all those fucking books go, asshole. Hey, my first rec for the week is a movie that I'm willing to bet none of you have watched, heard of, or even knew existed. It's an older movie from the year 2000. I always love discovering older horror movies. So 25 years ago. This is a movie called Cherry Falls. Have you ever heard of this movie?
I have not heard of this at all.
It's a great movie.
Cherry Falls?
Cherry Falls is a movie. So this is back in the time where like Scream had just come out a couple years ago. So everybody wanted to have like a slasher movie with like a really good looking cast and people who talk like they have a fucking a master's degree in cinema studies. That all sounds obnoxious, and it is. But what this movie does is it does two awesome things. One, it leans on the humor of its concept, and two, it has a great concept. Here's a concept for a slasher movie I bet you've never heard. So, what's the number one rule in horror movies? Don't have sex. You have sex, the killer kills you, right? Well, get this. In the movie Cherry Falls, the killer is targeting virgins. So the hook of the movie is that if you don't want to die, everybody gets crazy all of a sudden. They're like, we have to have sex right away or this fucking guy is going to kill us. And they're talking like everybody from like old folks to like high schoolers are planning like orgies at the high school. Like, dude, it's a great hook for a movie. And you're like, okay, that's a great concept. Do they pay it off? Yes, they do. The movie has the balls to pay off all of its jokes, all the crazy shit that it sets up.
Really?
And it also happens to be a great slasher movie with a really good reveal of who the killer is. Great movie.
Shit.
I highly recommend it. It's not big on style. It's a very workman-like movie in terms of visuals. So I don't want you going in thinking you're going to get a Wes Craven style. This ain't Wes Craven, okay? But if you like this concept, and I'm telling you, it's got one hell of a third act that if you up to this point have not, if you're like, yeah, this movie's okay. When you get to that third act, you're going to love this movie. Like, it's going to fucking commit to you and be like, you thought we weren't going to do crazy shit? Oh, we're going there. And it also happens to star the late, great Brittany Murphy. Rest in peace. Cherry Falls, man. Caught me totally by surprise. I really liked it a lot. It's my first rec. Go watch that shit.
Okay. I'm writing it down now. Cherry Falls.
Cherry Falls.
The back of the Nissan Altima.
Coming soon to your Nissan Altima. Cherry Falls.
Coming soon to your Nissan infotainment system. That's weird. I have not heard. By the way, have you asked other of your other horror friends if they've seen this?
Yes. Only one person had heard of it. I was the first person in my very small group of horror people to watch it. I wasn't even aware. Like, I was into horror. I've been into horror my whole life, but like even 25 years ago, I was not aware of this movie somehow. I guess it just never came to my like podunk town or they didn't play any promos for it, so like I didn't know it existed, and the internet was still a very new thing. So it's not like I was like, hey, I can find out about all these movies that I don't know, I'm not aware of. It just came and went.
Dude, what a time that was.
What a time! Ignorance was bliss, right? Where the less you knew, nobody could find you at all hours of the night. You could just be in your Nissan Altima in peace. You didn't have to fucking worry, man. You know.
Oh, by the way, maybe you missed it because this was the same year as like Ronin and The Matrix.
Yeah, dude, this was a big year of like me watching huge movies, like huge groundbreaking movies for me that would like form my identity for like as a film fan, as a creator, like just things that I like personally, like seminal movies came out around this time. That's probably why. That, and I don't think it came to my town.
What would Matt Gilbert that had seen that look like now if that was your formative movie?
Oh, I might be a lot campier and a lot gayer. I might say my second favorite film was Meet the Fockers.
Wow, that'd be awesome. Actually, that'd be funny. This would be a comedy podcast.
Listen, by the way, I keep
No
I keep fucking around about Meet the Fockers. It's on Amazon Prime, and I did watch that shit the other day, and it was funny. I did laugh. Sue me, I'm sorry. I laughed. Okay, people.
Is that your other rec?
No, but you know what? Fuck it. It's a soft rec. Everybody go watch Meet the Fockers. It's on Amazon Prime. You're already paying for it. Just go watch it. There's a ridiculous part where they drop the dog down the toilet and it's dyed blue. And it made me laugh more than it should have, okay? I can admit that now. I can admit it. Mark, what's next for you on the Rex,
Yeah,
buddy?
now I want to revisit that. Oh,
Dude,
sorry,
please,
I'm sorry.
please revisit it. Please revisit Meet the Fockers. What's next for you on the
I
Rex?
will. Okay, so I'm not a big, or I never really watched any of Oliver Stone's old movies. I mean, I've seen
Oh,
Platoon and some
yeah.
other, and then I just saw like Salvador, and I was like, why the fuck do all my friends that love Oliver Stone, they always talk about Platoon. But this movie to me, maybe it's like, I don't know. For some reason, I thought it trounced Platoon. This one felt like you were in all these locations. It felt like a documentary. It was terrifying. It didn't have like the same looped music over and over again. It was really well made. It's probably one of my favorite. This might be my favorite Oliver Stone movie because it's so kinetic. It moves so quickly. They don't belabor anything. It's like, oh, they don't have to. The other thing too is they don't have to explain stuff. It's just like you're moving through, and you as the audience, you just figure it out, and you're on this wild ride, and it's fucking crazy. And I won't spoil anything because I honestly think this is a great movie. It's super underrated, and I feel as though it should be like shown in like how they have those revivals. Like some weird movies will always get a revival. It's like why the fuck didn't this one? This one would be amazing to see on a big screen. It's very visceral. It's almost like it reminded me a lot of Sorcerer, where you're just thrown into you're just here's a bunch of characters and you're going to experience a journey with them. And I love those movies. And this one was just like it moves so fast and it feels so real. Like this movie and Sorcerer would be like the coolest double feature to me. Anyway, Salvador fucking rules.
Great fucking movie. I echo what Mark said. That's a fantastic movie. I still think my favorite. We talked about this. I think my favorite Oliver Stone anything is Natural Born Killers, but I would put Salvador up there. I know you're not like a huge fan. I like Platoon. I think I like it because it is so traditional and I grew up with it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is like what a war movie. Like when you think of a stock war movie in your head, I guess some people might think Saving Private Ryan. For me, I always think about Platoon. It's the first thing that pops into my mind. I see like Willem Dafoe getting shot 49 times while he's waiting for the helicopter, running for the helicopter. But Salvador is fucking hardcore. It was also a great James Woods performance.
Oh my God,
just
he's
a great
amazing.
movie. Yeah. I'm excited to check out. I haven't seen it in a while.
surprised.
It's been a few years, but I'm like, I wonder if there's a good 4K of it or something.
Dude, that movie in 4K is gorgeous.
All right, maybe
It
I gotta
looks
rewatch this
incredible.
puppy in 4K.
There is a 4K, and it's amazing.
Okay, all right.
Dude, if you're looking for something to pick up, and there's a steel book, you should totally get it.
A Salvador? There's definitely not a Salvador steelbook. You're lucky if this thing has a paper
that's what
case.
the problem is.
They're gonna give it to you in a Ziploc bag. There's your case.
It's those old Warner Brother DVD
It's the
cases.
snapper
Remember
cases.
the shitty ones where the spine.
Dude,
God,
I love
hated
those. The snapper cases. Now those are like collector's items for people. They seek out all the snapper cases. Yeah.
The crappy ones where they all have like the discoloration on the edge because of the folding.
Yeah, they people want the snapper cases. They're like a hot collector's item. If you have snapper cases, you could resell those so easily.
Damn, that was like my first was that Blade Runner one. Remember the first director's cut?
Yeah.
That piece of shit one?
Yeah, dude. My first snapper case, I'll tell you straight up, was the very first release of Pulp Fiction, and I had a Full Metal Jacket snapper case too.
Oh wow, shit.
Big snap.
Oh, I remember those. It was like the Kubrick series, and they're all white.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I had Full Metal Jacket and
those.
Clockwork Orange. Those were the two that I had. That was before.
Those
that
are
was
some
when I
good
was like a
those are
young
good
dipshit
scores.
cinephile film bro, and before I had discovered like Doctor Strangelove and 2001 and shit. I keep noticing the people behind you in the Nissan Altima. Next up for me, I want to give this its due. I know I've given it its due many times. If you watch our Instagram at the Matt and Mark Movie Show, Mark, I did get to see Jaws for its 50th anniversary on the big screen.
Oh man, you lucky bastard.
It was a transformative experience because it was my first time ever seeing it big, and it was my first time ever seeing it with an audience. I had only experienced Jaws on video up to this point, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies. And I've been so excited this year for the 50th, just gathering up like all the fun collectibles and the whole summer, dude. I think I rewatched it like 4 or 5 times. I have the 4K set. I think I've rewatched it so many times. It's gotten to the point where, like, this past summer, Jaws was also, like, once I had rewatched it so many times, it just became a background movie. So I would come in, I would leave it playing, and I would come in on different scenes, and I would wind up hanging out for a scene and then go back to work. It was amazing to see in a theater with an audience. My only complaint, I really wish they would have done something special for the presentation for the 50th. They didn't. They had a special little message from Spielberg, but it was very similar to the message that he did before they aired it on TV this year. He shot like a special thing that aired on NBC. You could find it on YouTube. It's like a little 2-minute thing. I actually thought that one was better than the one that we got.
They copied and pasted it.
They basically, you could tell they shot it on like the same day. He shot all his Jaws 50 shit on the same day. Because he was also in the documentary, the definitive inside story, Jaws at 50. I've watched all the Jaws shit this summer.
Damn, I thought you were joking, but you're not.
No, I'm definitely not joking. I thought his TV intro was a lot better, but I wish they would have been like, hey, I guess it's hard. After 50 years, they only have so many things they can unveil. You've seen everything. I guess there's nothing else to show. That's why there isn't some special thing, but I thought it would have been cool for them to be like, we added a special thing for you to watch just for the 50th. And that doesn't exist.
But think of it though, like the 50th, once it hits 50th, the next mile marker is usually 75. So they should have done something special. I mean, didn't it launch all the fucking blockbuster movies? You think you'd give it some fucking respect? God damn it.
That, not only that, but like, I just thought there would have been some kind of fun package that went with the movie. Like, hey, comes kind of like Fathom events, but better. Like, come see Jaws, but for the first 20 minutes, we're going to show you this exclusive thing that's never been seen before. Recovered from the vault. We have the footage of this lost scene, or we have, you know, there's like famous bits that Robert Shaw Quint in the movie shot, and he was so upset. The story goes that because he was drunk while he shot a lot of it, and he was very embarrassed, and he didn't like his performance, and he was very mean to people because he was like so in character. He was drunk and stuff, and he demanded to reshoot the next day. And those are the scenes that wound up in the movie. The scenes he shot the next day. I thought, oh, maybe we'll get those vintage Robert Shaw scenes, the first scenes that he shot, man. Right? The speeches he would make, or like apparently he used to record. When they were working out Quint's backstory, they used to record Robert Shaw used to walk around trying to record bits for himself so that he could help illustrate the man having the backstory, talking about things that had happened to him as if they were real. I really wish somebody, my idea was like, kind of, remember that thing they used to do in documentaries in the 2000s where like they would take audio and animate over it, like bring it to life with these really cool animations. I was like, they should do that. They should take those Robert Shaw tapes, clean them up, sweeten them, and animate over them and make this like cool little like extended quint pieces, right? And that doesn't exist. Like that's just not, if it does, they're not offering it to us. But
have you noticed that a lot of these like, you know, these films we grew up with that are like iconic, then we get to, I mean, it's great to see them and I'm very happy that they're in the theater, but it feels like they're half-assing all of them. And the thing is, it's like, why don't they should, don't, whoever does the pre-shows for Alamo or one of those places, they really got to hire those people to do these anniversaries, because sometimes you go in there and you're expecting like some fanfare to it, and it's like there's nothing other than them playing the movie.
Yes, I want more fanfare. I talked about this on Ninja Turtles last time we talked about the 35th. Like, where was my poster? Where's the special pin that says I was there for Jaws 50th? Where's my little fun thing? Like, I know I have collectibles. I got my barrel. I got my popcorn bucket. I got this stuff, okay? But it's not enough. Like, I want the free thing from the studio that says, hey, you had to be here on August 29th to get this 50th pin. And that doesn't exist. They didn't even have a 50th Jaws. You know the shitty mini posters I always make fun of? I went early to the first show, and I was like, here we go. I'm going to get a Jaws 50th mini poster. It's going to be the one mini poster I actually get. I'm going to hang it at my office. I had the perfect place already picked out. There's no mini poster. There's nothing.
What?
There was no posters, Mark.
That's crazy.
Maybe it was different at a Regal or an AMC, but at Cinemark, I know for fact, I checked other Cinemarks. I called around in a 40-mile radius to other Cinemarks. I'm not kidding. None of them were offering any type of Jaws merchandise or specialty commemorative item for that weekend. So, a little sad, but great experience.
Those are the people you want to bring into your theater. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good experience. That's pretty awesome. I've not seen it on the big screen, so
it was awesome, man. I was
you missed it.
I was blown away. I got to see it large format XD. It was me and one other guy in the theater, and he sat super far away from me, so it felt like I had the whole theater to myself. For
Dude,
Jaws.
that is awesome.
So
man.
I heard every sound effect, every line of dialogue, every note. It was like the movie was performing just for me. And after my summer of Jaws,
man, that's cool.
It was just an incredible experience. I wish it was still playing. I would have gone again, but you know, I checked. When I went to go see Conjuring Last Rites, I was like, maybe I can go over and see Jaws. It was already gone.
But I mean, for you as a fan, that's like a perfect way to cap all
it was
your
a huge,
experiences. It's like the 50th, so almost solo theater,
dude,
plus large format. That's fucking awesome, man. You couldn't have had a better experience, you know?
Yeah. And by the way, if you want to see all of my Jaws stuff, you can go to our Instagram page at the Matt and Mark Movie Show. I have pics of all my fun collectibles. I've done reels and stuff with them. So if you are a Jaws fan, or you somehow missed the 50th, you can go and check all this stuff out.
Check it out, actually. It's really good, and it's very funny, too.
It's very fun.
And
Mark,
you get a peek into Matt's shelf, which is really nice.
You get a peek into my private home. Hey, Mark, do you have any...
Here's a peek into my...
Here's a peek into my private Nissan Altima. Mark, do you have any more recs?
I will be reading. Yeah, I'd like to wreck the Bible.
Oh, hey, that's a good rec. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert for the Bible.
Jesus dies,
but then they bring him back for the sequel. I won't hold you up, Mark, but I won't do full reviews for these. I just want to call out quickly some other things I've been watching lately that I think are worth your time at home. Okay, here we go. I'm not kidding. Meet the Fockers. Watch that shit. Hey, I really enjoyed I not really, but like I kind of enjoyed the Thursday Murder Club. which is the new Chris Columbus
Oh.
movie. I watched it on Netflix. My wife is really into murder mysteries, and I don't normally like them. But this one I liked because it was more like a comedy. It was like a comedy of old. I love old exploitation. Mark knows this. I love old exploitation movies like Grumpy Old Men and Out to Sea. So if you like old people movies, this is an old people murder mystery. So it was really good. I liked it. Directed by Chris Columbus. So the Thursday Murder Club.
Oh wow, I love Chris Columbus. Hold on,
Dude,
I'm gonna
Chris
write
Columbus
this down.
directed. It stars Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, Ben Kingsley, this other lady I probably should know, but I don't know her, and I'm very sorry. David Tennant, Richard E. Grant. A ton of people are in this movie. A ton of people are in this.
Wait, this didn't get a theatrical? Did this get a
No,
theatrical
it's
release?
a Netflix original. It's like their big release. It came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow.
But it's fun.
That's
if you just
crazy. That
if you want
cast is
something
insane.
cozy and you like old exploitation movies like I do, and you're like, hey, I want to watch these old people solve a murder at their retirement home, you can do that. This would actually be a good movie, dude.
The poster.
That's the poster. That's it. The Thursday Murder Club. You could smell the butterscotch candies coming off that poster.
Holy shit! It looks really fun though.
It is fun. You know what else I like about it is that it doesn't make you do any work. Like if you were watching another mystery movie, you'd be like, "Oh, I suspect this person. Should I be noticing details?" Don't bother. This movie is like dinner theater. They will spell it the fuck out for you so you don't miss anything because they are counting on you being at home eating snacks, not paying attention. There's literally bits where people, Helen Mirren will be like, "Just so you know, we've caught the guy. He was here at the corner. Now I'm going to go investigate his friend. Come with me." And then she'll go and investigate the friend. You will be along for the ride.
Dude, they totally know their audience then.
100%. They're like, these are the laziest Netflix motherfuckers. We have to spell everything out for them, and they do. And let me tell you, at the end of the day, at the end of a busy workday, you're fucking exhausted. You're on the couch. You're in the middle of trying to eat some steak or some shit at home, a steak fajita, right? And watch Thursday Murder Club. You're going to be happy that Helen Mirren stops to tell you shit so that you'd be like, oh, I'm following along. Look at me. I'm following the mystery.
Wow, my memory's great.
Yes, I'm a detective. This is the kind of movie where, like, if you forget a small bit of information they gave you, like some incidental information about a character from like an hour ago, don't worry, they'll fucking bring it up about 8 times. They'll be like, don't forget, Simon was once a painter. A painter, you say? A painter, I say. Jesus, they'll say it like 4 times. I'm like, was he a fucking painter? Yes.
Wait, does it make you feel though? Is this like, the writing sucks, or does it get annoying, or is it kind of pleasant?
Listen, maybe for some people it'll get annoying, but for me, I found it quaint and adorable in the same way that I find dinner theater quaint and adorable, where I'm like, look at that. They're making sure, because they saw me eating like a crunchy thing at my table, they were like, let's just fucking make sure this fat guy hears the dialogue so he doesn't complain at the end of the show. Let's make sure he knows who the murderer is. That's what it felt like. This is the perfect movie. Dude, you know how you'll send me texts and you'll be like, oh my god, I ate chips during the movie and I couldn't fucking hear anything. Guess what, Mark? This is a movie designed for you. You could eat all the chips you want, all the crunchy things you want. They will spell it the fuck out for you in every scene.
Oh my god, I'm totally watching this. Hold on, I'm going to screenshot this right now.
But Chris Columbus brings the comedy and the heart to it because he knows, hey, I'm Chris Columbus. You want a Chris Columbus movie? And he does that shit.
He makes some fun fucking movies, though.
He does. If you like Chris Columbus movies, and who doesn't, you will like this movie, dude. I promise you will like it.
For some reason, it's every time I see this, it doesn't sound like it sounds like you're joking.
I'm not joking. I promise I'm not joking. Other stuff I watched. My wife and I watched Wednesday season 2. We enjoyed it. I think sometimes your mileage on Wednesday may vary. I really liked it. And that's it for me, dude. That's it for me. Mark,
those are some good ass recs. I'm gonna watch some of those.
I'm excited for you to watch the Thursday Murder Club.
Dude, I will watch that immediately.
Get ready, dude. Get ready. Mark, it was such a pleasure to have you video signal in from your Nissan Altima for this week's episode. Yeah! It's even shadier because you're parked in a parking lot. You're not parked in a driveway. You're parked in a parking lot. That would have been hilarious if, like, behind you was, like, a Jack in the Box, like a dumpster. Like, you were at the fucking Jack in the Box drive-thru.
Actually,
That would have been amazing, dude.
there's too many meth heads, though.
Definitely. There's definitely meth heads at Jack in the Box. Don't go to Jack in the Box. That's it, people, for us. Horror Show 2025 begins. We'll try to come back in a couple weeks, but just know Mark and I are headed. We'll let people know, but we're headed to Hollywood in October for HHN, and we hope to see you guys out there, and we'll do a full HHN. We'll do our classic special. Yep.
Even though there's no show, I know Matt posts some really great updates to HHN on the Instagram page, so there's always going to be some fun content to watch, so always check in that Instagram page.
Dude, I'm serious.
HHN shit.
We should do like a live from like, even if we can't do it at the event, we should do a live like from our hotel
we're gonna
room.
get that one. No, if we do, are you worried that we'll get that one guy though?
This guy? Mark, you mean?
I think I got the right number, but I was watching the podcast.
Listen, if that guy is at the event, do not come talk to us. People who can talk to us. Anybody who's not that guy. Matt Palumbo. Matt Palumbo, if you're out there, buddy, find us. This is year 2. What is this? Was this year 2 or 3 of no? Matt Palumbo was last year or the year before? I think it was the year before.
No, dude, that's like, it's 2 years.
Okay, so this will be year 3.
Right? This will be year 3 with no Matt Palumbo.
Yes, Matt Palumbo, if you're out there, find us at HHN.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I'm serious. We got to call him on the intercom.
Dude, let's call. All right,
just to see if he's there.
Let's see if we can try and find. We found Matt Palumbo on YouTube, and Mark messaged him and
he
never heard
ignored
back.
all my comments.
He never heard back. So
I was very complimentary too. I was like, that house you made when your wife booted you out of the house that you made out of cardboard boxes was brilliant.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! The guy's dumpster. He can't. You know what the problem is? He doesn't get reception for the show because he's too busy dumpster diving at Spirit.
At Spirit Halloween, dude. That's what happens. You're at the Jack in the Box, right? And out of the dumpster comes Matt Palumbo, searching for props for his haunted house. I will shit a brick if we run into Matt Palumbo again this year. If we run into Matt Palumbo, he's going to be on our live. We're putting him on the live. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're putting him on live. That would be amazing. It's been a few years of the audience hearing about this Matt Palumbo guy.
Yeah, where is he?
Nothing.
Where is he, people? If you don't know who we're talking about, go listen to our old HHN episodes. Not the one last year, but the year before. All right, Mark. That's it for me, buddy. You got anything else, or are you good?
I think that's it, dude.
All right, everybody. Hey, that's it. We're out of here. Peace.
Peace.